was walking towards me.
Shoot everybody. Go on YouTube, man. Wedding hasn't even started yet, Vince.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part. Kimberly, do take James for your lawful husband, to have and to hold from this day forward. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part. You have declared your consent before the church. May the Lord in his goodness strengthen your consent and fill you both with his blessings. What God has joined, no one must divide. Now we come to the blessings of the saints. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Husband and wife, I invite you both to exchange your time.
They got Abby driving that one. That looks for Kimmy. I wonder if they came from Holy Family on this. How's that Rogaine working, Carb? Here.
It's on the wine bottle. Oh, it's on the wine bottle. It's fine. The wine bottle. The wine bottle's got numbers on it. Good job.
Damn, Karen's with us.
Shannon Lighton, sister of the groom, escorting grandmother Kathleen Bryan. Give it up! Next up, we've got the father of the groom, Jim Lighton, with Jan Sacred. Escorted by Dean Leclerc. Following up with that, we've got the parents of the bride. You know them, you love them, you can't live without them. It's Mike and Judy Kleinhead. And we've got next up the best man and the brother from a motherland. We've got Kyle along with Lindsay Williams. And next up, can we get a whoop whoop? We got sister and maid of honor. We got Jennifer Moore, escorted by Dave. He loves the Oakland Raiders more. First dance.
Here today, celebrating from the Jen, you can do it.
My sister Kim's marriage to one
We love you, man.
Kim and I are the youngest in our large family and spent the most time growing up together. I remember all the fun times we had together and appreciate all the love Kim has shown to my children through the years. I really love seeing how comfortable Kim and James are with each other. James, you have made Kim happier than I've ever seen her. And I'm so grateful that she has you in her life. And that tells me that they will have a wonderful marriage, not just as lovers, but as lifelong friends as well. We are so excited to be part of your beautiful wedding celebration. We look forward to being with you on this exciting journey. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to offer a toast to my wonderful sister Kim and her new husband James, and to true love.
When you start to talk and there isn't a dry eye in the house. Thanks, Jen, you did a great job leading me into this.
CSI.
At the rehearsal dinner last night, Jim got up and shared some thoughts and a little bit of information about what life was like with James growing up. Give Kim a little bit of an idea as to what was going on in her life in the future. So I thought it would only be fair that maybe we just take the opportunity to turn the tables a little bit the other way and give a little information to James that maybe will help him as they travel the road together. First, I'd really like to thank everybody for coming. I really appreciate that, and to share the time with the newlyweds, and also to welcome James into our family. I would also like to give a real special thank you to Trey from the band Fish for not scheduling a concert this weekend, which left an opening for Kim and James to say their vows. James, I remember when Kim brought you home, the first time you were introduced, and we thought, this is fantastic. This couple is so compatible. It's just amazed the two of us. And then as time went on, and on, and on, and on, we started to form opinions, wondering, is this guy ever going to ask her and bring this day to fruition? Well, forming opinions is what dads do, you know that. It hasn't been an easy journey for James. As you know, Kim is the youngest in this yours, mine, and ours marriage that Judy and I have formed here. She has 4 sisters and 2 brothers who were her partners in crime, midnight companions, teachers, defense attorneys, personal press agents, shrinks, and some days they were the reason Kim wished that she was an only child. Some days they were someone to lean on, some days they were someone to count on, and then other days it was somebody to tell on. When it came to each other's relationships, they are always brutally honest and extremely critical. And they have a language all of their own. And the language consists of smiles, snarls, frowns, expressions of shocks, disbelief, sniffs, snorts, gasps, and sighs. This is where she developed her negotiating ability, political skills, goal setting, and also her family loyalty. After Judy and I, James was able to win the group over with little difficulty at all. After all, here is a man who has the special ability and the knack to work in a family business. He works with grandma, he works with grandpa, he works with his uncle, he works with his aunt, and even with his father on a day-to-day basis. Now that's more than most of us could do. I know I couldn't do it. With family acceptance behind him, James moved on to an even bigger hurdle that he had to overcome. Kimberly is in the enviable position of being a member of a society of friends with much stronger bonds than most fraternal organizations. This is a group that bands together under tribal codes, under pact laws, with a primary goal of protection and care for each other. Also, this is not a bashful group, and they are very, very opinionated, as James has found out. James, I haven't heard a bad thing. All I'm hearing is how thrilled everybody is that the two of you are together and that you're finally married. You know, the mystics say that at the beginning of time, every soul that would ever exist was created. But because of distance and times, it's very rare that you ever get to meet your true soulmate. I was one of the lucky ones when Judy and I got married 36 years ago. And what has happened here is that Kim and James seem to have followed in our footsteps. Wait a minute. Now, as true soulmates, you can begin and dance through life together hand in hand, with no obstacle too big, no problem too great, and no concert too long that you can't beat it together. I'd like to congratulate you both. James, welcome to our family. And now I have an Irish blessing also. This seems to be the night of Irish prayers. May the light of friendship guide your paths together. May the laughter of children grace the halls of your home. May the joy of living for one another trip a smile from your lips and a twinkle from your eyes. And when eternity beckons at the end of a life heaped high with love, may the good Lord embrace you with the arms that have nurtured you the whole length of your joy-filled days together. Congratulations. And now, in the words of our grandson Quinn, let's eat.
What's this, the nacho?
somewhere between.